What's your name, fat body?
Well, I like you. You can come over to my house and fuck my sister. What's your name, scumbag?
Have a little faith, baby. Have a little faith.
Hello, folks. It's the Anonymous Patriot.
And his little buddy Nye.
And we're back with another World of Tanks video for you. Remember, guys, if you like this video or any of the other videos on our channel, to give it a thumbs up and a share on the social media of your choice, as it really helps out the channel.
Do it! Do it! You know you want to. It's easy. Just hit the like button down below, then share it using the share button over here.
Every little bit helps, guys, and helps Nine and I get closer to buying that new computer so we can bring you higher quality World of Tanks videos.
You're damn right, brother. So what have we got for the peeps today?
This time, Nine, I got a video of me driving my brand spanking new E25 Tier 7 German premium tank destroyer.
Oh yeah, you said you had this video in the works. How do you like the E25?
I've been playing the shit out of this since I got it, Nine. Still working on getting the crew with their first perk, but I have been playing some really good games in the E25. My WN8 per match has been steadily improving with it too. I've been posting up a lot of Unicum games, which has been bringing up my overall WN8.
I see you changed your garage back from the cave garage to the regular hangar though, man. That's the premium hangar though, right?
Yep, Nine, it sure is. Being able to change your garages back and forth is part of the Webium's mod pack, which if our viewers look down in the description section below, they will find the link to get this great mod pack. It does come with XVM, but if you have trouble with FPS loss, I would advise not installing the XVM feature that's included in the mod pack. The other features, such as the damage log, the in-game WN8 white dead tanks and visible rail cars and that sort of thing, they don't cause any sort of lags or slowdown in the gameplay.
I see that you can also pick up the Gunnery Sergeant Hartman sound mod and even the full version of Fraps recording software in the description section too. That's fucking awesome, man. So, has your gameplay actually gotten better without having XVM installed?
Quite a bit, Nine. The biggest reason is because my frame rate went back up enough to where I can play the game a lot smoother than I did before. And the second reason is because I'm not even worried about the skill levels of my teams or even of the enemy teams, though I would like to have that information, to be honest. Not seeing the win chance before the battle has been a really big help too, oddly enough. Starting off the match with the idea you're gonna get immediately stomped kinda sucks, little man.
So, are we gonna do a garage review on the E25?
No, Nine. If people want to see our garage review on the E25, they need only go into our playlist and look up the video, the OPTD, to watch the full garage review.
Well, hell man, I thought since you actually owned an E25 now you would want to do another review on it.
I might in the future, Nine, once I learn how to play the E25 a little bit better. Let's get into this video, little buddy.
Right on, brother. Okay, all my field niggers. This is a standard Tier 7 match in the... It's the Porky Whore Vodka map. Don't you even say anything, Kyle. I know you want to, but I have officially dubbed this the Porky Whore Vodka map. Deal with that shit, Kyle.
I actually like playing this map now, Nine. Once you learn how to use the bush mechanics, this map is pretty awesome, little brother.
Anyhow, our team is outnumbered in heavy tanks 4-1, which is never good. And we are outnumbered in tank destroyers 6-3, but we outnumber them in medium tanks 6-2. We also outnumber them in light tanks at 3-2, and each team has one artillery piece. Damn, brother, just looking at these matchups, I'm kind of worried for your team, man. Let's go ahead and do it, though.
Okay, 9, we're starting on the south base of the...
It's the Porky Horror Vodka map, man.
Yeah, that 9. Anyway, we're starting on the south base.
I'm gonna rip your balls off so you can all contaminate the rest of the world!
And there's a couple of different ways you can... Oh, get out of the way, Hellcat. There's a couple of different ways you can go. You can go up the middle, obviously, or you can go up on the mountain. Which, since this is a standard battle, I probably want to stay away from the mountain because I don't want to have to mess with the heavy tanks that always end up there.
Yeah, because the armor is very thick on the E-25.
I'm going to do the tank destroyer thing, and I'm going to follow the other E-25 over here. And we've got the M5 Stuart with us.
Now that's a smart little fella.
Got a couple of scouts out in front. First scouter report up there is the E-25.
That's great. You can see him, but he can't see you.
Don't know if I got him or not.
Holy shit, the rate of fire on the E-25 is fantastic, man.
And I reposition up here to see if I can get any shots up here.
It kind of sucks that you don't have 6 cents on the commander yet, though.
Gonna use the bush mechanics to look off across here.
You're a bush Wookie.
A couple of bushes in between me and that scout. I can't really get a shot on that scout. You can see over there on the east flank a couple of the heavy tanks. And it's kind of just up. Speaking of heavy tanks,
You will be in a world of shit.
I got him with that one.
Is this guy pushed this side of the map by himself?
Yeah, I hit him, but I wasn't getting a firing sound. Oh, there's a couple more of the tank destroyers.
It's just one of those recon glitches. Scouts, though. And just remember, guys,
You slimy
a
scumbag,
good
get on your
passive scout is
Almost killed him.
What's your name, buddy?
Oh, I hit that Hellcat. Hit him again.
fucking godmother.
So much for that Hellcat.
Hellcat. The other white meat.
And I think I turned him around. It's really hard on that side of the map to hold that position. This side isn't quite as hard.
It's like a battle of the bush Wookies.
No shot on that tank destroyer. Starting off kind of slow though, Nine.
Oh, don't worry. Something tells me business is about to pick up.
Oh, look at there.
You slimy scumbag, get on your feet and give me 25.
Yeah, I didn't get that shot. I got a heavy tank slightly behind me. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I believe it's the OI. Sounds like it with that big old gun. OI's got that great big derp gun.
That thing is pretty fucking loud. Your partner couldn't say it sounds like a cannon gun.
Well, it is the new KV-2. It's the Japanese version of the KV-2, basically. Oh, look. No shot on that. So much for that.
What's better though, rate of fire or just straight blind?
And the score is 7-5. We're winning. I got one kill
What's your
in.
name, scumbag?
Nice hit. Another nice hit. And somebody finished him off. Yeah, there's no point in calling out how much damage I do per shot with the E25 because simple fact is that it fires too fast to be able to do all that. My reload time right now is 2.4 seconds, and that's without the Brothers in Arms perk. So it fires really fast. And I go ahead and decide to move on up here, sport the other E25, and oh look, our M5 Stuart, he's still alive, and he hasn't taken any hits. Get out there in front, little buddy. Go on with your little bad self.
I bet you this guy got a shit ton of spotting damage.
And I've moved all the way to the other end of the map just that fast. Oh, look. He's AFK.
Is he really AFK, or did he just give up
I got your ass!
So much for him. Oh, look, they already... Ouch. I didn't get that kill. The other E25 got it.
Both of you guys are having really good games, though.
And I figured, alright, it's time to go ahead and move into their base. Score is 10-10. And I thought, no, you know, I had changed my mind. I figured I better... Oh, I just took a hit.
Look out, man! It's a bush Wookie!
Just a little one, though.
Bush Wookie's are real.
And with the speed of the U-25, I get out of dodge right quick. Sure enough, that was that. It was that OI that was sitting there behind me, or the ONI, one of the two.
It could be the OO.
I think it was the ONI. That's the Tier 7 Japanese heavy tank. Somebody's on our base. And I figured I'd go take care of them. Rush over here. Because, you know, you can actually rush in the E-25.
They call them speed racers.
It has the speed to be able to get to where you need to get. And I know it seems like I'm taking the long way around, but... Oh, there's the Jagdpanther. He's getting ate up pretty good. And there's the ELC. He's still alive too. Oh, that's good job on his part. I haven't seen this heavy tank that's lurking over there. When I mean lurking, I mean lurking.
Is he lurking like a bush Wookie?
Shouldn't have went onto our base. There's 2 heavy tanks and a tank destroyer left. Oh, there's the other heavy tank.
What's your name, fat buddy?
Ow.
What's your name, scumbag?
Didn't penetrate him that time. Tracked him. Put another in. Somebody else kills him. That would be our ONI.
This guy's
Oh, look, there's the other heavy tank. There's a shot.
I'm gonna rip your balls off!
There, I got a penetration.
What the hell is that?
Got another one.
This guy's like, oh no, we're being attacked by bush Wookies.
Wow, I laid a lot of shots down on that guy.
Dude, look at your aim. You are like seriously run low.
And we still got that heavy tank and 1 tank destroyer. The score is 13-11. And I didn't know where the other tank destroyer was, so I figured I'd move up here and wait him out. Oh, so much for their last heavy tank. Score is 14-11. We got that last E25 left. And he's got 1 kill. I've got over 2,000 in damage already. And I'm kind of wondering whether or not I'm going to be able to get the kill on this last guy. I know I hit him a couple of times earlier in the battle.
He already hide like a bitch man.
Almost killed him. He's a one-shot wonder, man.
You played it all on media teams though.
I mean, even just breathe at
And
him.
you got one breath like a bush Wookie.
Luckily, the ONI heavy tank is going back to base to cover the base, and me and the ELC AMX, who's still alive, we lost our M5 Stuart, poor little guy.
You did a really good job.
We lost him. Him and the other E-25 are with me. And I figured, yeah, I'll just go get on base. I'll get on cap because that will draw this last E-25 out. And I got our E-25 and the ELC. They're using me as bait, or I'm letting them use me as bait, because I can take a couple of hits and they can kill him when he pops up.
So what you're saying is that you're going to take one for the team.
And he's either so far away and he's taking the time to come back, or he's waiting. I'm not sure which.
Waiting like a bush Wookie.
Something tells me he's probably waiting to see where the other guys show up. I move around a little bit. I figure maybe he's trying to come over through the middle and up over the top, but the problem is if he fires, we got the Onis waiting down in the corner for him, which I don't know if that's really such a bright idea on his part, but it looks like I might get the invader medal out of this one, 9.
Man, I sure as fuck hope so.
Well, it depends on whether or not this guy is smart. Oh, there he is. Didn't have a shot. Still might get it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He got the last shot in.
Man, that was some punk-ass bullshit getting your invader medal snatched from your grasp like that.
I had a conversation with Wazoo 600 in general chat right after the battle. He told me that this was nothing to brag about because his team was a bunch of tomatoes, but I think he was trying to be a douchebag about it. I shut him down pretty fast by replying to him that it didn't matter. We won and I got the high caliber medal for my troubles. That, and I posted a 3,629 WN8 for this battle. It is hard to argue how good or bad a player is when he posts scores like that.
Such douchebaggery shall not be tolerated.
I got 35,285 credits and 2,042 experience for this battle. I picked up the Mastery Badge 3rd class.
Only a 3rd class for all that work, man? That's some fucked up shit right there.
Well, 9, getting an ace tanker in the E-25 is going to be a tough row to hoe, little buddy. The E-25 has been around for a little while now, and so many people having it, it's going to be even tougher to pick that one
You'll
up.
get it done though, man. I have faith in you.
I got a nice handful of ribbons, and I picked up the Confederate medal and the high caliber medals.
Holy shit, this really was the attack of the Bush Wookies, man. Well, my homie got high score on his team with only 2 kills, but doing 2,273 in damage. 2nd place went to the other E-25. On his team, he picked up a Top Gun medal for 6 kills and 2,193 in damage. It was really close between who was going to come out on top there with the high caliber medal. In 3rd place was the Yacht Panther with 3 kills and 1,435 in damage. And honorable mention goes to the ELC Tier 5 French Light Tank, who only got 1 kill but did 1,380 in damage. I think the dude was playing the ELC as a tank destroyer or something.
Well, 9, it does have a fixed turret and a pretty damn good gun. Remember, little buddy, just because a tank is fast as hell doesn't mean you have to play it that way. I have already had people giving me shit about the way I play the E-25.
Smelly dog shit. What the hell for?
Because I play the E-25 like a tank destroyer. They assume that since the E-25 is really fast that I must scout for them. One thing I have learned is that if you allow a lot of these players to do it, they can and will use you as a meat shield to go out in front of them to spot for them and soak up the damage while they sit back and rack up the kills and damage in relative safety. It really drives them nuts when you do it to them, though.
Fuck them if they don't like it. They should learn how to hide better then. Speaking of learning how to hide better, the Didn't Do Shit crew on our team consisted of 2 of our Tier 5 mediums, and surprisingly enough, our artillery. The Porky Whore Vodka map is one of those maps where artillery should do really well in. On the enemy team, their top scorers were the KV-3 heavy tank with 2 kills and 2,224 in damage. Vern only beat him out for the high caliber medal by a mere 49 points. Second and third place on their team went to their E-25s, and Wazoo 600 picked up the Defender medal for his last minute reset, which ended up costing his tank in the match. I don't know if he thought the Defender medal was worth it or not, but personally, I think he fucked up and threw a match just to get a stupid Defender medal. The Didn't Do Shit crew on the enemy team, well, talk about a long list of fail. Tanks that should have done well either went full stupid, or in the case of one of them, they were completely AFK.
I fired 40 shots during this battle, only hitting my target 28 times, with only 18 of those being penetrations for a total damage score of 2,273, and 1,740 of that was from a distance greater than 300 meters. I only took 2 hits in this battle, and both of those were penetrations. Something I want to point out real fast though, 9. Everyone considers the E-25 as a scout TD. Sure, it is fast, but it also has pretty thin armor, so it can't take too many hits before being knocked out. The high point is that it does have a highly accurate gun, which has really good penetration. I personally think that the E-25, like most German tanks, is better suited in the sniper role to get to a position really fast than rip apart anything it sees. Its speed is also handy if you tend to hang around to the end of the battle. Getting out in front to be a scout TD and getting killed is just a stupid move in the E-25.
Yeah, those people who think that you have to be a scout in the E-25, they get the dumb bitch award. It's pretty clear that they don't know how to play the E-25.
I got 35,285 credits, and after a slight repair cost, I pocketed a cool 33,371 credits for this battle. I got a base XP of 638, but after the premium vehicle bonus and a mission reward, I took in 2,042 experience and 31 free experience. Not really sure why the E-25 doesn't see extra free XP like TOG does. I guess I can't complain though, as it does get premium matchmaking and only sees up to tier 8 battles.
And Board Gaming gave it to you for free, brother. Well, not free. You did have to do the missions for it, but the missions were pretty easy.
It's a great credit earner too, 9. Since I got the E-25, I have made over 2 million credits with it, though I spent about 1.5 million credits on stuff since then. My goal is to get 20 million credits banked up so that when I finally get past the IS-8 and get the IS-7, which will be my first tier 10 tank, I will have plenty of credits to afford it and equip it the way I want to.
Not to mention that it can be really expensive to play a tier 10 tank.
Well, then there's that too, 9. So what do you think, little buddy? Is the E-25 as evil as the Lukes?
Well, I don't know, man. It's kind of a toss-up for me, brother. I kind of expect to get killed by an E-25, but when the Lukes jumps you with that 30mm auto cannon ripping you in half, it really is a surprise. In a normal tier 4 match, the Lukes just seems like it's a little bit overpowered.
And if you want to check out our last video on the Lukes, go ahead and click through right here to be taken to that video as the Lukes goes on a rampage in a tier 4 match.
You seal clever, you. All those poor little baby seals clucked before their time.
Okay, well, 9, that's all I got for this video.
And remember, guys, if you like the video, give it a like and a share, as it really helps out the channel. Until next time, all my field Negros, stay safe out there. This is 9, signing off.